Let's get into some things of the things, child. We got some stuff to talk about today, honey. We got some stuff to talk about. Hit that like button if you are new here. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We have a great time over here. You meant what you said when you said it. Really be expected, because I don't be understanding y'all sometimes. And when y'all know when I say y'all, you know I ain't talking about y'all. You know I'm talking about y'all. It makes me that all these people that got something to say have been actively involved in the political process in their world. I don't believe it. You ain't gonna convince me. I know y'all love me. What's up? What's up? What's up, tribe? So first of all, let me apologize. I know I had scheduled a live for earlier today. Baby, okay, so let me tell y'all what had happened. So what had happened was, hold on real quick. Did it come in? Okay. I guess I did that right. All right. Sorry about that. I'm trying to make sure that something I emailed to myself was there. So let me tell y'all what happened. So the first thing was I woke up this morning and I saw that bull hockey apology from that child and her mama and whoever else was in that video. And I was pissed and I wanted to talk about it. And I tried to email myself. I tried to go on StreamYard from my phone. And y'all know I don't go on StreamYard from my phone very often. And I was trying, a matter of fact, I was going to ask Don how to do it because I know he know how to do it. I could not figure out how I could share my screen from my phone and I could share that video because I wanted to, we won't talk about it now, but I wanted to talk about that apology. So that is what the problem was, if I'm being honest. So I couldn't get it to work. So I said, well, I'll just come back at lunchtime and then I'll just, do it from lunch. And lunchtime rolled around and work was working and I honestly forgot. So then I had Tracy and Don and somebody else, like 3 of y'all who know how to get in touch with me, got in touch with me and was like, girl, you got this live schedule, right? And I was like, oh, damn. So my apologies for all of y'all that was sitting in that live at 11:30 or 11:15 this morning. My bad. But that's what had happened. All right. So let me say hi to the people and then we're going to jump right into the things of the things, honey. Let me say hi to the people. Give the people what they want. And I'm going to scroll all the way back up to where y'all was talking about me earlier at 11 o'clock, child. Y'all was in here too, having whole conversations. Lord, y'all was having whole conversations in here. My bad, y'all. I apologize. I really do. Grown woman, don't try me. Yolanda, Nubian, Don, Kim, Shirley, DB, Lexi. I'm just reading. Look, now I'm reading what y'all was talking about. Y'all had a whole conversation in here. Child, y'all was in here talking. Brown Mama. Lord. Ravine. Did I say Kim? Sharon. Child, y'all was talking. Lord, y'all was waiting on me. The Informed. Nubian. Quake. Hey, Taya. Miss B. Carter. Kenya. What's going on? Auntie Eva. Alexis. Nay. Lil, Lovely Nola. What's up, y'all? Hey, KDK. Lock Queen. Cindy. Ronnie. What's up, Sweet Pea? Sanara. Brandon, Miss Cookie, Katrina, Mijani. Yes, yes, yes. Diamond Pearl. Kitty Dot, what's up? And Green, Montrez, Cheryl, Amber, D Hop, Tawanda, Universal Goddess, Robin, Symmetry, Melly, Nessa, Parker Boy. What's up, cuz? Kimmy K, Dorothy Carter, Below, Vintage. Okay. So how you guys, if I missed you, charge it to my head and not my heart. How's everybody doing? Happy hump day. Hey, Phil, what's up, boo? Happy hump day. So a quick church announcements and then we got to keep it moving. Sunday is the last day to pay for the cruise. Get it done. Order your t-shirts. Get it done. Thanksgiving baskets. Where are we? At this point, I have ordered 26 of the Thanksgiving baskets have been ordered. I'm gonna definitely, I should be able to finish by Friday, but I really want to try to get it done sooner rather than later, because what I'm finding is that things are starting to get sold out. So I want to try and finish up. I'm probably not gonna be able to finish it tonight, but I definitely want to finish it by tomorrow. Before I went live, that's part of the reason why I was a little late coming live, is that I ordered between the Teacher Project 2.0 ending and me starting my live, I think I ordered like 7 baskets, and I probably have about 15 more. I'm thinking, give or take, I probably have about 15 more to order. It's getting easier. Every day gets easier and easier. It gets easier and easier. I'm sorry, I got distracted. It's getting easier and easier because, like I said, I'm just going through Instacart and I'm putting the address in. And once I put the address in and then I find out what the local grocery store is, what I'm finding, I told you guys yesterday, the prices are varying based on what country. I just ordered a basket right before I went live. It seems like the West Coast is expensive. I think the 3 most expensive baskets that I've ordered are on the West Coast. But I'm getting the messages that these baskets are being delivered. Well, the dinners are being delivered. If there are, please, again, you guys, for the people that you nominated, if you have a relationship with them, just casually reach out to them. Make sure that everything was everything. I had somebody reach out to me today. They delivered some hand soap instead of something else, so I had to go into the app, and I'm gonna have to double back and make sure that they get what they were missing. So I got to double back around to that. But there are 2 people up until this point. 2 people were missing something, so I'll make sure I get those taken care of. I wrote it down. I'm getting calls from Instacart drivers like, hey, I'm at your building. I'm like, oh, you're not at my building. But we've been able to work it out. So, yeah, please just kind of, if you got an email from me saying, hey, your basket has been ordered, it should be delivered by whatever time. Just kind of reach out to the people and say, hey, how you doing today? Because they'll probably, they may or may not mention it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So with that being said, thank you guys so much. Jay, did you receive my email? No. When did you send it and what did it say? Well, you don't have to tell me what it said, but when did you send it and I'll look for it? Because I don't remember seeing it. Hey, Kenneth. Hey, boo. I don't remember seeing it. And Kenneth, I did get your message the other day. What you said about, letting you know about the baskets, and I will. Again, I have linked on there. If you guys want to donate, you guys can continue to donate. And I've been getting, I appreciate the people who've been sending me donations. So that is still available if you want to donate to the cause. Again, the baskets are averaging between $35 and $45. And again, you've been trying to donate through Zelle, having issues. Hold on. I think I wrote my email wrong. I had to unpin that comment because I think I wrote my email wrong. Try that email. If that's not working, hit me up. Because you should be, that's my email for my Zelle. So it should go right through. But if that's still not working, hit me up on Instagram or yeah, hit me up on Instagram and I'll just give you, I can give you my phone number. Phil, I trust you. I know you. Okay, yeah, resend it for me, Jay, because I didn't see it, but I'll check when I get off here and make sure it's not in my, like, it didn't go in the spam or anything like that. But anyway, so there it is, you guys. So that's the update. I will give you guys a final count when I finish. But right now, the count as of right now is 26 baskets. I've been keeping a nice little list. Every time I send somebody a basket, I've been writing their name just to make sure I'm not duplicating and to make sure I'm letting you guys know. So yeah, there it is. Okay. Let's get into the things, child, because y'all was cutting up. We're going to get to the Chicago mom. We're going to get to that in a minute. I'm sure you guys have seen a lot of stuff has come out in the last 24 hours as it relates to what's going on up there in Chicago. What I will say is that it seems like the community is definitely reaching out and giving this mom a lot of support, a lot of resources. We could tell by that video yesterday that maybe this was a mother who was struggling a little bit. I'll get to that when I get to that. I don't want to get sidetracked. What are these baskets? So the tribe has been sending out Thanksgiving baskets. We took up donations and I'm ordering them and sending them out. So we're sending out, oh, Jay, was that you that emailed me about, I think I did see your email. Jay. I'll double check and make sure that was you. You sent me an email like Monday. You said it was yesterday, maybe. Okay, maybe it was the 18th. I'm gonna try my best. That's. I think if it's the email I'm thinking about, my answer is I'm gonna try my best. But I'll hit you up. So that's what the Thanksgiving baskets, again, we took up donations and I am ordering the baskets and sending those baskets out to people who they sent me emails. They had to send me an email by last Friday for people that they might know that were affected by the SNAP benefits being delayed, by the government shutdown, or just life in general. And a lot of people reached out. You guys are really looking out for your neighbors, looking out for your friends, looking out for your family. And I love it. I've been sending baskets all over the country, from California to Texas to Florida. I sent one to Portland, Georgia, North Carolina, of course, the DC area, Philadelphia, New York, Indianapolis. I'm just trying to think of some of the states that I've been typing in. So we have been sending baskets all over the dinners all over the United States, you guys. So it's been beautiful. It's been beautiful. Nubian mahogany. If you tell me, you got to tell me which did your Cash App Nubian mahogany? I can look. I didn't send you a heart. I tried to send hearts to everybody that sent me a donation. If I could reply on Cash App, please let me know. If not, I'll check. I'll check before we get off here, okay? If it's under Nubian mahogany, I'll check. If it's not under Nubian mahogany, let me know what it is so I can look and make sure. Okay. But thank you guys. Again, thank y'all so much. Hey, Fedora, what's up? Thank y'all so much. Okay, thank you. I just got, thank you so much, Phil. I got it. I just got it, babe. I think that was you. I don't want to call the name that it came through, but I just got a Zelle. I'm assuming that's you. I don't want to say the other name. It's under your government name, but I left you a message telling you it was from me. Okay, I'll look at the message. Oh, thank you, Brandon. I appreciate it. Again, that's why I'm letting y'all know these prices, so y'all know I ain't bull hockeying y'all. All right, let's get into it. Let's jump right into it. I know the people be like, dang, it take us so long to get to the topic, but baby, this is a tribe meeting, which means we are meeting. We got tribe business to handle before we get into the mess. We got some tribe business to handle, okay? But now that we done got through the mess, let's get to the mess, okay? All right, let's go on and start. Child, let's start with Mia, child. Baby, Mia down to the Atlanta. Mia Thornton, formerly The Real Housewives of Potomac to move down to Atlanta. Thought she was going to get on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She's more along the lines of Love and Hip Hop. She done left G. We think, we not sure. We saw that man trying to squat or got, I don't think he was trying to squat. I think he got scammed down to the Atlanta. It looked like G, but we wasn't sure if it was G or not. And then she told us that her and Ink done broke up, child, and she was riding around town with the Bobby Valentinos of it all. And girl, well, come to find out today, honey, she got a whole mug shot. Okay, she has a whole mug shot. Okay, and let me tell y'all what the people said that she did. This is coming from Us Weekly. Let me tell y'all what the people said that happened to her. Real Housewives of Potomac alum Mia Thornton has been arrested for felony theft. She was arrested in Atlanta on Wednesday. Officers assigned to Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport responded to a wanted person call on Customs and Border Protection Office. A news statement from the Atlanta Police Department reads, officers identified the individual as Miss Mia Fields Thornton, who had an active City of Atlanta warrant related to a larceny involving an alleged furniture theft. So let's stop right there. She didn't even know she had a warrant, honey. She was trying to get on a flight. And her pass sound like her ID got flagged. It sounded like her ID. Okay, I'm gonna go look. Sound like her ID got flagged. That's what it sounded like had happened. Mia was subsequently taken into custody without incident and transported to the Fulton County Jail for processing. The police report alleged she stole furniture worth over $11,000 from a condo she had been renting in Atlanta, including radios, TV, DVD players, and other goods. The former Bravo star later tearfully revealed in body cam footage that she was aware that there was a warrant. She was aware that there was a warrant out for arrest. Aware or unaware? All right, somebody said there's a video down to the TMZ. Let's go over here to the TMZ. Let's find the video. Child, let's find this video. Okay, hold on. Okay, here it is right here. Let's see. Child, we gotta let the commercial play. Child, we got to let the commercial play. We gotta let the commercial play. Down to the TMZ.
Mr. Stone, you ready? How you doing? I'm Officer Hunter, City of Atlanta Police. You know you have a warrant, correct? Okay. You know what it's for? Cool. All right, cool. So what we're going to do is I'll take you back to our precinct, finish doing my paperwork, and once that's done, you have a cell phone?
No, I said
Okay. So we'll go back to the precinct. I'll do my paperwork. Once that's done, then I'm going to transport you to Fulton County. So we just have a holding cell. We don't have like jail, just holding cell at our precinct. Okay.
So she said she knew she had a warrant. Girl, what was you doing trying to get on a plane? Girl. So it sounds like Mia rented a furnished condo, and when she moved out, she took the stuff with her. I already tell you, I'm gonna tell y'all what she gonna say. She gonna say, I talked to the owners and they said that we could take the furniture. That's what she's gonna say. She's gonna say, the owners said we could have the furniture. That's what she gonna say, y'all. Because what reason would you have to take? And it ain't like you took a little something here and a little something there. Girl, they said you took it all. And who is stealing a radio these days? Ma'am, you stole a radio? Who is stealing a radio these days? Like, It better have been one of those like speakers that you like a Bluetooth speaker radio. Because what you stealing a radio for? Who is listening to the radio? Bad enough that you got to steal one. Bad enough that you need to steal one. Let me, because somebody gonna say, really, I listen to the radio all the time, but you don't need to steal one. Hey, Auntie. Baby, Auntie, you had me cracking up the other day. Y'all, do me one of my moms. Y'all make sure y'all drop Auntie's link in the chat, please. That's my boo. But listen, and Auntie, you're not gonna believe me. I promise you're not gonna believe me. I was just thinking about you the other day. I promise, folks. I don't use the Lord's name in vain, but if I did, I promise before him that I was thinking about you the other morning, because I was thinking, when I was listening to your video, I was thinking, me and Auntie have not linked up yet. You have invited me to a couple of events, and I'm always out of town when you're having one of your events. And I remember thinking, but she live right here. We can go to lunch or something. We ain't got to wait for an event. I promise you. But Auntie was cracking me up the other day. She was trying to review this sci-fi show. And she said, I don't know what none of these words mean, but my daughter asked me to review this show, and she don't never ask me for nothing. You had me cracking up, Auntie. Y'all check out Auntie. Auntie reviews a lot of the TLC shows. She does Love After Lockup, and she does a lot of the 90 day content and stuff like that. So y'all make sure y'all check out Auntie. Thanks for dropping in, boo. She has to listen to Ink on the radio. Ciao. Baby, it was a mess. I was just thinking, who is stealing a radio and a DVD? Who is stealing that? Who is stealing that? Child, so of course, you know that done blew up the blogs this evening, child. Everybody and their cousin talking about Mia getting arrested. And again, girl, for stealing furniture from because I'm gonna be honest, when I saw felon, y'all know I was thinking, I said, oh, she done got down to Atlanta and she done started scamming like the rest of them. She been hanging out with Marlo, allegedly. She been hanging out with them people. Let me tell y'all something. I just knew it was gonna be something like that. They was gonna say, "Oh, she's accused of scamming or running a scam or being a part of a scam." I just knew, girl, you got arrested for stealing furniture from an apartment at $11,000. That ain't what. That ain't shit. That's what, 2 couches, a mattress. Cause you didn't run up no $11,000 stealing a radio or some DVDs. Like that ain't what you did. I mean, you can get a nice TV for a couple of $100. I mean, you can get a smart TV, you know, with however many inches. Oh, it's definitely a felony. Oh, anything over, what is it, $500? Oh, it's definitely a felony. Oh, no. Oh, I ain't saying it ain't a serious charge. I'm just saying it's a dumb charge. I mean, stealing is dumb anyway, but y'all know what I'm saying. I mean, Mia, let's be clear, girl. You probably have purses in your closet that cost $11,000. And you stealing furniture? I mean, I get it that the money probably ain't flowing like it used to flow. See, you got rid of G. You thought you was doing something. You thought you was on to something bigger and better. And you got rid of your sugar daddy just because he hit on some hard times. You should have rolled it out. That storm, I bet you that storm is over. I bet you G high because G done made up with his family. G done made up his family. They done dropped the lawsuits and everything. I bet you G bank account looking all right these days. You see, you should have rolled, although maybe that's why his bank account look all right, because he got rid of your ass. Maybe his family was like, okay, now that she's gone, we're good. I don't know. Right, Xavier, the storm is over because Mia's gone. That might be it. That might be true. That might be true. Remind me, y'all, Funky.Neva. Before I go, the last story I'm going to talk about is the mama. So y'all remind me, Xavier, somebody who's going to still be here. Y'all remind me, Funky.Neva, because I got something I want to say as it relates to that. But anyway, child. Ooh, Janae. Now she got sick of gargling vintage me. And let me say, I'm going to say this because I'm going to forget to say it. y'all badass children down to the Chicago. Hey. On top of the fact that y'all need to be under the jail right now for what y'all did to that lady and her children. We're going to get there. Y'all got my video demonetized yesterday too. My video was sitting on yellow. Now it's not on red, thank God, which means I can still make some money off of my video. But y'all got my video on yellow yesterday. And I was trying to figure out why. So why is my video sitting on yellow? So then I put in for the review because you can put it in for review. And 9 times out of 10, once you put it in for the review, usually they turn it green. They say, oh, once we looked at the video, okay, now it's green. Baby, they talking about something, they upheld it. And they don't even move that fast. Usually YouTube don't even move that fast. Usually it take a day or two for them to be like, oh, yeah. And the only thing I could think of was because I played that damn video. The only thing I could think of that I did yesterday that I don't normally do is that I played that video with that fight with them churn. So y'all owe me some money too now. I'm suing y'all too because it's y'all fault. Badass kids. Fucked up my video. Badass churn. Damn it. It messed up my... I was mad as hell. I said yellow. And then I got ready to go online today and it said, upon further review, it's been upheld. I said, upheld? Moving right along. Badass kids. Anyway. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I knew this was getting ready to happen. Shit. Oh, never mind. I thought something. I thought that it was a notification about the Zelle I already got from my bank, right? But all I saw was it from my bank. I said, Lord, they done flagged my card. Because, I've been I just been doing these baskets, one right after the other. And last night I was like, I said, Lord, please don't let them flag my card, thinking that somebody done stole my card and they buying all these daggone groceries. Knock on wood. Let me knock hard. Knock on wood. All right. Because what I'm gonna do tonight, when I go back tonight, I'm gonna use one of my credit cards and I'm gonna use one of my, because I don't want them to end up flagging my card. All right. Sorry about that. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so that's me, a child. So, okay, it was Bebe's kids. Yeah, it was Bebe's kids. Thank you, Phil. Sorry about that pause, y'all. I was looking at something. It's 275 of y'all in here. Do we need to close the doors? What's them lights looking like? Don, you need to close these doors.
I said close them doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors.
Y'all make sure y'all done hit that like button now, please and thank you. It's 273 of y'all in here. If you haven't done so already, please make sure you hit that like button. Appreciate you. All right. Now, Erika Jayne, over to the Real Housewives of the Beverly Hills. Baby, they say that Erika Jayne's new boyfriend, allegedly, it's 36 likes. Can we get to 250 likes? Can we get 100 more likes? Give or take a few? Can we get over 200 likes? We almost at 300 people in the chat. Can we get over 200 likes? I appreciate y'all. They say Erika Jayne's attorney has accused of stealing millions in COVID relief fund to fund her lavish lifestyle. Now, this is coming from a blog So I'm gonna just read y'all what it's saying. Y'all know Erika Jayne has been caught up in all sorts of mess. Okay, Kenneth said the doors are closed. Thank you, Dennis. Thank you, boo. They said, we know Erika Jayne and her ex-husband and all of the things, but this is her new man. Now, let me read y'all what they allegedly saying. They said, did Erika Jayne find another elderly attorney to bankroll her lavish lifestyle after Tom Girardi got busted? According to a new lawsuit, that might be exactly what happened. Child, it's another whole lawsuit. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star has been leaning on attorney James Wilkes as she navigates the fallout of Tom's crimes. But now Jim is facing embezzlement accusations that he used COVID-19 PPP. These damn PPP, y'all. The PPP that keeps on PPPing. Anyway, allegedly he used PPP money to help Erika stay afloat. For context, James and Erika go way back. He's a former friend of Tom's, and at one point, fans thought the two could be romantically involved. That's not the case, but Jim has been deeply involved in Erika's legal battles, including the ongoing lawsuit with Marco Designers. As a reminder, okay, child, we didn't talk about Marco. But here's the thing. This is the update to the Marco lawsuit. According to Radar Online, Christopher, who's one of the Marcos, has now expanded his lawsuit to include Erika's attorney, Jim. In the suit, he said that Jim is the mastermind of a conspiracy to derail his lawsuit against Erika. He went on to accuse Jim of obtaining PPP loans and funneling them to Erika. According to the lawsuit, Jim obtained 2 PPP loans, one for $2 million. One for $2.3 million and another one for $2 million. The United States Small Business Administration forgave both of the loans under the impression that the money went towards the salaries of Jim's employees. In Jim's PPP application, he allegedly overstated the number of employees he had at his law office. The lawsuit claimed he exaggerated the number of full-time employees by 40 people. Then that money allegedly went to pay or loan Erika Jayne and her team and to pay attorneys to defend Erika and team in other lawsuits. Jim hasn't responded to the lawsuit, but that's another wrinkle in the messy situation. Meanwhile, the Marco designers have maintained that Erika's actions derailed their business and livelihood, and they're hopeful the justice system will make it right. Y'all, so y'all know what I always say when it comes to things like this, when it comes to money. The money is easy to trace. They can trace that money going from his account to Erika's account. It ain't hard. They can trace that money. Now, for those of us who have been following this, and for those of us who watch the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, that has been a question that we have been asking from the beginning. How has Erika maintained her lifestyle since this happened, right? All of Tom's assets were frozen. Erika, for the exception of her Real Housewives of Beverly Hills paycheck and maybe a few little endorsement deals here and there, Erika didn't have no money. Now, we know she downsized her life. She was living in a pool house, but we were like, who pool house she living in and how much rent is she paying? We did, that one season of Beverly Hills, but she wanted us to feel sorry for her. She didn't do all the glam that she normally does. And, she didn't do all of the makeup and all of that she normally does. And her dress was very much downplayed. But baby, these last couple of seasons, Mama's is back. She back on her glam squad. She's back getting her stylish to get her styles together. Erika is back. I thought Erika makes $500,000. She does make I don't know what her salary is, but even with her making $500,000, $500,000 ain't shit when you got to pay attorneys. You know how those are. Erika has about 3 or 4 lawsuits against her right now. So by the time you pay attorneys, your day-to-day living, that's not a lot of money. It's a lot of money to me, But it wouldn't be a lot of money if I had to pay 3 or 4 attorney fees, and I'm used to living in Beverly Hills in the lap of luxury and driving Porsches and living in mansions and getting my tune-ups with my facials and my hair and makeup and my Botox and my lipo, and that ain't a lot of money when you break it down like that. And like I said, when Tom got arrested, all that money was frozen, gone, zero, nothing there. Remember, Erika was selling shit out her closet. Now, she wasn't selling them diamond earrings. Ooh, Lord, I'm about to... Tracy, I didn't see what you said is on the menu tonight, but just send me something dark. You know what I like. Whiskey, brandy, cognac, whatever. Just send that down the bar to me. Sweet Pea says she'll take that cranberry pear margarita. Right, Kim. Juicy driving crazy. Baby, I just don't understand it. I mean, Erika. Girl. Hey, girl. Erika. You got it going on, though. I don't know what you got going on. I mean, I know what you got going on, But, baby, I ain't listen. Baby, hate the player, don't hate the game. That's all I'm going to say about it. If Erika got these men paying her bills and got these men stealing to maintain her, thank you, Auntie. Thank you, boo. There it is. Okay, a honey peach whiskey sour. Come on, bring it. Slide it on down the bar, honey. I'm guessing Erika isn't going to know anything about this either. Well, this is going to be... Now, this will be a lot easier for Erika to deny than the man she was sleeping with. But, I mean, if the man loaned her the money, I mean, listen, now, that's a defense I would use. I didn't know where the money came from. I didn't know he got a PPP loan. Thank you for the cash app. Thank you. Thank you, my love. I mean, how am I supposed to know where the money came from? Sure. Erika better call Sutton. Child, Sutton tried to tell her. See, this is what I'm talking about. Y'all so busy getting mad at Sutton, and don't get me wrong, y'all know Sutton is not one of my favorite people right now either. But y'all so busy getting mad at Sutton, y'all don't be listening when Sutton be trying to tell you. So let me tell y'all something. If I had a friend who was married to this man, they've been married since they was in their 20s. And that man became damn near a billionaire, if not a billionaire. He owned baseball teams and condos and yachts and private planes and shit. And we got ready to get divorced and he didn't want to give me nothing. And I got me a forensic accountant and found all the money and walked away with more than enough money to maintain me for the rest of my life. Do you think that if I were going through a divorce, I wouldn't listen to that woman's advice? You ain't got to like her. But this woman is trying to tell y'all some good shit. Remember, Denise got mad at her when she was trying to help Denise out. And then they got mad at Erika. Sutton said, let me explain something to y'all. I have too much to lose, okay? I need to know what's going on with Erika and this situation with Tom and the money and what did you know and when you knew it. I got too much to lose. Excuse me, ma'am. Now, don't get me wrong. Sutton ain't my friend. But... we got to call a thing and be honest. It is what it is. It is what it is, honey. Well, that men didn't have money like Sutton. That's not the point. The point isn't whether they had the same amount of money. The point is, let me learn you some things about what I did. It doesn't matter whether Charlie Sheen had the kind of money that her ex-husband had. The point was she was trying to say, look, this man is taking you back and forth to court and he's making you look like a fool. I can help you out. I can put you in touch with my man who took care of me. That's all I'm saying. That's who Ashley Darby should have spoken to. It sounds like Ashley kind of did all right. I mean, I ain't saying she, but it sounds like she kind of did all right. But who knows? Now, here's an update to the Miss Universe situation. Remember, we talked about this on yesterday. They got all kinds of stuff going on with the Miss Universe pageant. You got judges resigning. You had the executive director getting fired. You got people alleging that the judge is sleeping with the contestant and that the judge had already selected the top 30 people before they even started the preliminaries. It's a whole mess down there to the Miss Universe. Well, not allegedly, I'm reading the headline from People. Miss Universe Selection Committee president becomes third judge to drop out of the pageant. Listen, something ain't right down there to the Miss Universe. These people keep quit. Now, this lady done dropped out. She was the committee president. And she didn't quit. It says days before the event. I guess they said what you're not going to do is you're not going to take me down with this ship. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. If you quit. You got fired. I'm out. I'm good. I'm good. Now, Lord, BravoCon is the gift that keeps giving. Allegedly, Julia and Lisa got into a fight down to Miami Airport when they landed back from the from the BravoCon yesterday. They said that they were arguing in the airport and that Julia got in Lisa's face and it got loud and the people in the airport was like, what in the world? What in the world? Now, Julia then dropped down and said that's not true. Julia said that is not at all what happened. I wish I could do a Russian accent, but I can't. She said that is not at all what happened. She said, but it seems that most people here want to believe the worst version of me. I asked Lisa a simple question and she went from don't make a public scene to fuck off in 2 seconds. I really don't need this crap and certainly was not wanting any publicity. Though I tried to de-escalate the situation, Lisa would have none of it. I hate confrontation and I wouldn't do vulgar, as my friends know very well. As my friends know very well, there's no space for hate in my life and I wish only good things for everyone here. Thank you. Julia. You know, don't nobody believe you, right? Girl, you know nobody believes you, right? Julia, you are a liar. Do you think that I believe that you walked up to Lisa and said, hey, girl, I just got a quick question? Absolutely not. Because if y'all saw their panel down to the BravoCon, baby, Lisa was digging in Julia's ass. And I feel like Julia walked up to Lisa after that flight. Lisa probably ignored her ass on that flight. Jody was probably with her. And she waited for Jody to go to the bathroom while they was at baggage claim getting their bags. And Jody went to the bathroom to relieve herself. And then Julia walked up on Lisa. And Lisa was like, Julia, leave me alone. Julia, I don't want to talk to you. Julia, I don't want to talk to you. And then Lisa probably did get loud. But I doubt very seriously that you walked up to Lisa and you were like, so did you enjoy BravoCon? We had a great time, right? No, girl, you walked up to her and probably said something like, will you please stop with the Gertie stuff? Will you please stop? I've apologized to Gertie. What more do you want from me? See, that's probably how you walked up on Lisa. And Lisa was probably like, listen, I don't need this in my life right now, okay? Jody, where's Jody? See, that's how that probably went down. And then you got loud. Girl, we don't believe nothing you say anymore, Julia. Not a mother freaking word. From episode 1 of this season, when we saw you blatantly lie on Gertie, all the way through the BravoCon, and you still lied. We don't believe you, girl. No, you was down there to the airport acting a fool. Hey, Florida. Listen. In the words of Nene Leaks, your wig squeezing your brain too tight. Heifer Julia must think with some type of stupid to fall for that. Thank you, boo. Thank you for the super chat. Yes. Like, come on now. You're crazy as hell. Shout out to the 300 people in the chat. We ain't had 300 people in here in a minute. Y'all come on through. We've been getting like 280, 290. But yeah, shout out to us for getting over 300 today. Y'all come on in. Pop a squat. Cross your legs. Say hi to the people. I knew seasons ago that Julia was full of ish. I never liked Julia. I'm gonna be honest. I was never a Julia fan. Because that very first season when she got on her knees and begged Adriana to be her friend or marry her, or they had a friend wedding or some shit. I thought that was the weirdest shit I had ever seen. And from that point forward, I was like, what is her deal? The whole farm thing. I was like, I just felt like she was trying too hard to be different. The only time she got a little bit of sympathy from me was when Alexia called her a Russian whore. Because I don't like Alexia either. So it was kind of like, oh, now Alexia, you went too far. You did too much, honey. You did too much. You know what I'm saying? You did too much. But that didn't last long. That only lasted like 2 episodes. Because then after that, But that's the only time I ever really had any sympathy for Julia. Okay. And that's it. We need 5 more likes to get to 200. If you haven't hit that like button, can you please hit so we can get over the 200 threshold? Appreciate you. Now she didn't lie. Well, DB, look. At the time, I felt bad for her. But, yeah. Okay, y'all. Now, they said, now the Jasmine brand is reporting that Diddy's children are reportedly trying to strip Grandma Janice of financial control as the fight over the fortune is heating up. Now listen, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that they about to start fighting over money for a couple of reasons. The obvious reason is there's not as much of it as it once was, right? These are kids that grew up in privilege, probably never heard the word no, probably never had to worry about a budget, never had to worry about when the bills were getting paid, how the bills were getting paid, if the bills were getting paid. If they wrecked their car, they probably just got a new one. When they wanted to get on the flight, they just got on the private jet, right? These are people, thank you, Tracy, I'm gonna get to him next. These are people, children that probably had never had to deal with real life shit, and now it's smacking them in the face. Now, do I think that Diddy is broke? No, I do not think that Diddy is broke. But what I do think is that Diddy's money is funny. And I do think that his mama, I don't know if she's doing a good job or a bad job, but I definitely feel like that his mama is using a word that these kids are not used to hearing, which is no. I don't think they're used to hearing the word no. And their mama is probably telling them no. Them twins, they done graduated from high school. They decided they were going to go into business and start their own fashion line rather than go to college. That's their prerogative. That's fine. But, and they do make their own money. The twins have they have a very serious social media following. So they make money, but they're probably not used to having to worry about their money. Like whatever money they make is probably their money. We know that Diddy is selling off things, property and houses and probably cars and downsizing and shit like that. And they're probably just not used to hearing those words. And I just feel, again, I don't know that. I don't know. But that's what I feel like. I feel like what we're getting is probably a lot of, we got to, because, one thing we do know about Miss Janice is that she know how to hustle and survive. And she going to make it do what it do. Oh, she's going to make it do what it do. But these kids are probably, and y'all know how these kids are. They probably think they know better. They and who knows what the hell Diddy's saying. We don't know what Diddy's even telling these children. But I'm not surprised. And let's be clear, I don't care. I was just getting ready to say I hate to see it, but I honestly don't. I don't care. I don't care if they tear each other limb from limb fighting over his last dollar. I don't care. I don't care. I mean, I hate that, especially Kim's kids. I hate that they lost their mother and then they had to publicly go through what they went through with their father. But I honestly don't care about them fighting over his money. I don't. You know, but DB said he's a business mogul and his kids couldn't even take over some mentor. Well, it don't sound like he was mentoring his children. So that's what the people are saying. That's what the people are saying. Now let me let y'all we about to get into this mama now. I think that was everything I kind of wanted to cover. We about to get into the update on the Chicago mom. But I do want y'all to hear something. Y'all know I don't watch Funky Dineva every day, and somebody sent me this. Matter of fact, Cruiser, she ain't dropped down yet, but Cruiser actually sent this to me. I want y'all to hear this. Y'all know I'm not the biggest Funky Dineva fan. Y'all know he usually when I'm bringing y'all the Funky Dineva clip, it ain't good. But I want y'all to hear something. And I think he said this last night, but don't quote me on this.
For the next 12 months, okay? For the next 12 months, don't nobody ask me for no money. For the next 12 months, don't nobody ask me for no money, okay? I don't have it. I'm sorry. Go to somebody else. For those of y'all who owe me money, okay? And I'm not singling nobody out. For those of y'all who owe me money, can you please get in contact with me and start trying to make some arrangements to pay me my money back? It's too many of y'all owe me money and sit up on the phone with me every week and every day and don't say shit about my money that you owe me, okay? If you have an emergency, get somebody else to do it. I ain't got no place for you to stay. I ain't got no car you could borrow. You can't come over here and take no bath. Let me also say this, because I already feel it coming. Yes, I got a second place in Miami. That does not mean anybody can stay there when I'm not there. No, you can't spend the night while I'm not there. Your mama coming in town, she don't want to get a hotel and you know I'm not there for the week. Can she just stay there for the week? Absolutely not. You just got a couple boxes you need to put over there? Absolutely not. The bank is closed. The storage unit is closed. The ATM is closed. And I want to tell you another thing too. If you got problems, don't call me. Okay? And I'm not being rude, and I don't want any of my close friends to take this the wrong way. I just don't have the capacity right now. I don't want to hear shit about your breakups. I don't want to hear nothing about your children going to jail. I don't want to hear nothing about your granny sick. I don't want to hear nothing about your car broke down. I got problems of my goddamn own.
Let me tell y'all, and I'm reading the comments as it's going through. Let me tell y'all something. I 120% feel him on this. And I understand what everybody's saying. Why is he making a public announcement? Why does he have to tell us, get us out the group chat? I understand where y'all are coming from. But let me tell you something. Sometimes you just get fed up. Sometimes you get tired of being that person in your circle. Sometimes you get tired when you are, and by no stretch of the imagination, and I want us to take Funky Dineva out of it. I know a lot of people just don't like Funky Dineva. Let's talk about the message first. Y'all can deal with the person later. But for me, when I heard this, I felt this. And what I mean is, when you, and I'm not saying this is my experience. I ain't saying I'm the most successful person in my family. That ain't what I'm saying. When people perceive you to be successful, people perceive that you have money, people perceive that you got it. It doesn't matter whether you brag about having it. It doesn't matter how much Gucci you buy, how many vacations you take. It's your money. And it's your money to spend however you feel. And it can be draining when you are seen as the cash cow. And I understand people, I saw people in the chat say, well, shoot, just ask for your money back. Valid. But it is an uncomfortable for me. I'm going to speak for myself. When you know you owe me money, do you know how uncomfortable it is for me? I can't speak for y'all. I know some of y'all probably don't give a fuck. It is uncomfortable for me to ask people for money that I know they owe me. You can call me and say, hey, girl, hey. You didn't have no problem calling me to ask me for that money or texting me and asking me for that money. And now I got to chase you down to get it back. Now, let's be clear. My mama taught me a long time ago, don't loan what you can't afford to give. So in most cases, I'm not pressed for it. In most cases, I ain't really pressed for the money. Unless you really were in a tight spot and I had to move some stuff around to help you out. Generally speaking, I ain't looking for it. But it is uncomfortable for me to have to come and ask you for it. And I don't know. I know Funky Dineva, recently he had to put his aunt in a nursing home. And he's footing the bill 100%. Nobody in his family is helping him pay that bill. And his thing is, it's my aunt, and I'm going to make sure she's comfortable, and I'm going to make sure she's in a good place. However, ain't nobody offering to pay none of this bill. Ain't nobody offering, because he's whatever Medicare is not covering, he's covering the difference. Let me say that. I can only imagine the types of phone calls that people, I have other friends who are not billionaires, not even millionaires, but they are perceived to be the most successful person in their family. It can be draining. And again, I separated my personal feelings about Funky Dineva when I heard this because, baby, I felt that thing. And not even in my family. Like, I don't feel like anybody in my family takes advantage of me. I mean, sometimes, they call it, sometimes they call, certain things go down. But I don't feel like people are taking from me, but I can only imagine when you are perceived to be that person in your family, the types of phone calls and when he made, and it sounds like he was saying yes, 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 yes. And I'm not saying that, I don't think Funky Dineva's having financial issues. I think that Funky Dineva has evaluated and realized I'm giving, and nothing is coming back to me. Because at the end of that, he wasn't even talking about money anymore. He was saying, look, and y'all are calling me about y'all problems. Ain't nobody asking about mine. Ain't nobody sharing how they, nobody's sharing, asking me what I got going on in my life, So I hear what y'all are saying. I'm reading the chat. And I'm not disagreeing with what some of y'all are saying. I'm not disagreeing, but I'm just saying, baby, when I heard that thing hit me because I said, damn, I feel that. Baby, I feel with this man. I feel that. Now, I understand people saying that maybe he felt like he needed to make a public service announcement so he could just get it all out the way in one fell swoop and he ain't have to make no individual phone calls. Maybe he did it like that because he has the platform to say it and he ain't got to make no individual phone calls. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I feel like he was like, I'm going to say this one time and get this shit out the way and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? But somebody sent that to me today, baby. I felt that thing in my spirit. And like I said, I don't even have them kind of problems. I mean, like I said, I don't even have them kind of problems. But baby, I felt that thing in my spirit. Yes, always check on your strong friends. Absolutely. One of my favorite songs is Tears of a Clown by Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. Baby, the Tears of a Clown. And for a lot of my life, I have been that person. I'm a laugh and I'm a joke. And I'm a crack a joke, but a lot of times people don't realize that I really got shit going on. Some of y'all who know me in real life know there have been times that I done come down here and I got a lot going on. I got a heavy, heavy heart. Family stuff, work stuff, financial stuff. And I come down here because I enjoy this. This isn't work for me. I enjoy this. But sometimes y'all just don't know. Y'all don't know, And so sometimes it can just be draining. And sometimes, yeah, I'm going to just leave it at that. It can be draining. It can be draining. Phil said that's how he found YouTube. Yeah. So anyway, I guess that sat on me because going into the holiday season, I know a lot is asked of us, especially for those of us who are the strong people in our family, whether it's financially strong, whether it's mentally strong, whether it's emotionally strong. A lot is put on us, especially with everything going on in our world this year. A lot is put on us. And so I think I want to pass that message on to you guys. One thing I have found out, and I mean, I'm not betraying any confidences, but one thing I found out in doing this Thanksgiving project, which it's a lot, but I'm enjoying it. I really am enjoying doing this, y'all. The one thing I have found is a lot of my subscribers who come down here every day and they laugh and they joke in the chat and they participate in the conversation and they debate back and forth are going through some stuff. But they're here every day or every week, and they drop down regularly and they're going through some stuff, So anyway, that's what that is. That's being said. Am I doing Christmas baskets? I want to do something for Christmas. But I was thinking, I don't know. I'm gonna have to flesh it out, Tracy. Maybe me and you can talk and flesh it out. I do want to do something for Christmas, but I want to take the lesson that I've learned from doing the Thanksgiving baskets and incorporate that into Christmas. So I would like to do something more oriented, the word, y'all know what I'm saying, focused. Lord, I couldn't get the word out. I would like to do something more focused on maybe a tree or something where people can put in and somebody can buy something for a kid, a present. I want to do more for families. I want to focus more on families going into the Christmas season to make sure they have something for Christmas, something under the tree for them. So I'm sure there are websites or something. I'm sure there's something where, I don't know, but that's what I would like to do. So if you guys know it, I'm not buying no Tree Informed. If y'all know of a website, I know Amazon has like a wish list, but that gets real tricky too. If any of you guys know a website where you could put stuff in the website and then people can go in and buy something and it goes to the address and stuff. I don't know, but y'all, that's kind of what I'm looking at. I would like to do something like that. I don't know if we can. If y'all have something, let me know. I mean, if y'all know of a website or something, y'all let me know. If not, we'll figure something out. But I do want to do something for Christmas. I just got to figure it out. Just wanted to. All right. Thank you, Really B. I don't always hit the button, but I'm here almost every day. Oh, shoot. Chat moving so fast. Hold on. Hey, Fruit Punch. Hey, Boo. Been a lot going on with life, and the depression and politics has not helped, especially the closer we get to the holiday. Yeah. And Fruit Punch, you definitely, you've been around for a long time. My a-hole cousin got mad at me because I told her to get renter's insurance. Hell, most plans start at $11 a month. I told her if something happens to her apartment, she can't stay with me. Ooh, now she can't stay with me. Yeah, angel tree type of thing. Is there like there's got to be like an online angel tree where people can register. And if you register, then people can log in and buy something off the registry and it just automatically goes to the address. And you know what I'm saying? It's got to be. I'm sure I'm not the first person that's come up with that idea. There's got to be something like that. And if not, then I need to find somebody that know how to build a website and do it. Because that's crazy. look it out. Like I said, me and Tracy, we're gonna flesh it out. But yeah, the answer is I want to do something, but I want to do something more along the lines of geared towards kids. I used to love the holidays, but not in the spirit of it this year. Y'all know I love Christmas. I love the holidays. I don't like Thanksgiving. I haven't liked Thanksgiving for a couple of years. I honestly could step right over Thanksgiving and keep it moving. Like if it weren't for my family, I could move right along. I could sit in my house, watch football, talk to y'all for a little bit, and go on about my merry little way. Or Thanksgiving. I really could care less about Thanksgiving. But my family likes it, so I participate in it. For me, Thanksgiving is depressing. I love Christmas though. Christmas. Oh, I love it. I love everything about Christmas. Thanksgiving is depressing because it just reminds me. Okay. Oh, thank you, Bab. Yes, send it to me and let me read up on it and figure it out. Thanksgiving is depressing for me because it just reminds me of all the people that aren't here. It reminds me of all the people that used to be at Thanksgiving that aren't at Thanksgiving anymore. The last couple of Thanksgivings before COVID, because we haven't had a big family Thanksgiving since COVID. The last big family Thanksgiving we had, the last couple of them, they were just, for me, just depressing. Because it was like, nobody was there. You know, so yeah, I'm not expecting any gifts from my immediate family this year. We'll probably get gifts for the kids, and that's time to lock down financially. Yeah, thank you for this for the super chat. Yeah. I'm the family baker, so I have 11-pound cake orders. My goodness, Tracy, you about to get it in, honey. Those supposed to be some good pound cakes. My mama's pound cake is like that, child. Yeah, Fedora. Yeah. All right, let's get into this last story, honey. Let's talk about these parents of these churns. Now, I told y'all yesterday, I'm gonna see if I can bring this up. I told y'all yesterday, I gave y'all my breakdown. Y'all know I work in the school, and I told y'all what they were gonna do. Did I not tell y'all what they was gonna do? And what did they do? I'm gonna let y'all hear this. If y'all haven't already heard it, I'm gonna let y'all hear this apology from this child. And I say bullshit apology because that's exactly what it is. All right, let me see if I can bring this up. Hold on. Fall back and just let me breathe. I get to breathe. Let me see. Is this it? Okay, hold on. Can y'all see? How do I make it big on the screen? Is this how you make it big? Oh, nope. All right. Y'all know y'all got to work with me. Y'all know I'm still working out this MacBook stuff, child. Work with a sister. Is this how I make it big? Nope. That ain't it. How I make this thing big? Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Let me drag. I guess I just got to drag the corners. All right. I guess I just got to drag the corners. All right. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know, y'all still working with a sister. I'm still learning all of the things. I'm still learning. All right. Can y'all see this? See it on the screen? Oh, no, y'all can't see nothing. Y'all don't even see me doing all of that. All right. Give me a second. I'm going to bring it up because I want y'all to hear this child's, but I want y'all to see it. Hearing it ain't the same as seeing it. Hold on. Let me see if I can do it a different way. Give me a second, y'all. Hold on. Let me see here. Let me see if this works. If I could do it like this. Here it is right here. Okay, maybe this is it. Is this
to meet Kamira? She
okay, so shout out to the North Carolina Beat. Please don't flag my channel for using your content. I'm shouting you out. Y'all go follow North Carolina Beat over on Instagram. It's a blog. But I want y'all to hear this bullshit, and I'm just gonna call a thing. This bullshit as apology. Now, this is one of the thugs. That's what I'm gonna start calling them, thugs that beat up that mother and her children. Now, if y'all see the pic, we watched the video yesterday. I ain't playing that video again. I got my video yellow from yesterday, so I'm not playing the video again. But thank you, Tracy. I'm gonna check that out. But if y'all remember the video from yesterday, this young lady that's getting ready to talk right here, she was the first one to throw a punch. This is the same girl that walked up to the mother and tried to yank the phone out of her hand. And then you see in this still shot, she, with a closed fist, was the first person to hit this woman. But let's hear what she has to say for herself.
She is one of the children that was a part of the fight at OT Bright School on yesterday. We're just coming live so she can say her piece and take accountability. I won't say too much. And please, anyone that decides to say anything, keep it respectful. This is the child.
That's my first problem. Didn't I tell y'all that yesterday? What did I tell y'all yesterday? That they were going to try to make this out to be, oh, that this was just a child. These are just kids. Remember that? So the first thing out her mouth is, and please be respectful. This is a child. Was she respectful when she was punching that woman in her face? Was she respectful when she was part of this vigilante gang that surrounded this mother and her child? Was she respectful to this woman on Monday? Was she respectful? Let's keep going. First of all, it looked like she's trying to stop herself from smiling. She got this smirk on her face like this is funny. So I already was pissed off. That's why I was going to go live this morning, child. I couldn't get my equipment together. I was at work. I was mad because I looked at this bullshit. She already looked like she's smiling. Y'all see that smirk? Don't it look like a little smirk right here? Okay.
Hey, my name is Kamira Grant, and Poppy. I was broke.
No, don't cry now. No. I don't want them tears. Because you're not crying because you did anything wrong. You're crying because of the backlash that you're getting. You're crying because you all over social media and people are calling your ass out and people are saying you're going to jail. That's what you're crying about. Let's be clear. You're not crying because you feel bad about what you did. You ain't crying about this because you and your friends thought this shit was funny.
Happy.
It's okay, Kamaya.
No, it's not okay, Kamaya. It's not. See? That's what I'm talking about. Why y'all calling this girl? It's not okay. You assaulted a grown-ass woman and her child. It's not okay. Ain't nothing about this okay.
For everything that I did. And I was just being a follower.
I was just being a follower? Who were you following? Because you hit first. Who were you following, little girl? Because you hit that woman first. Who were you following? They followed you. You hit that woman. You were the first person to hit that woman. They followed you. Who are you following? Y'all, she's not pregnant. That lady says she's not pregnant, but I was going to get to that in a minute, but I see y'all keep putting it in the chat. That lady says she's not pregnant. She has sickle cell, so I'm wondering if she just has a bloated stomach or something like that because she has sickle cell, but she says she's not pregnant, but okay.
Following everybody who don't even got nothing that I got.
Now, that came from your mama. That don't even got nothing that I got. So your mama got you thinking that you're more important than the rest of your classmates or whoever those other children were. Now your mother has you thinking that you're special. Your mother has you thinking that you're on some sort of higher plane and that don't even have what I have. I ain't even going to talk about the grammar because we know you clearly don't go to English class.
And I apologize for everything because I wouldn't want to be in that situation.
And who you apologizing to? The internet? Thank you, M Love Black. M Love Black said, I hate to say it, but my mother would have tore me up on live and would have told me to stop crying. Right. My mama would have been standing behind me with a belt in her hand. First of all, I mean, I understand we're living in a world of social media. I get that. But did you go down to that hospital? Did your mother take you down to that hospital to apologize to that woman? Did you go to that woman's house to apologize to that woman? Talking about I want to apologize because I wouldn't want to be in that situation.
And I feel bad because
It's okay.
I gotta go through so much. Right?
You have to go through so much? You have to go through so much, little girl. What do you have to go through? Explain to me how hard your life is. Please tell me. Tell me how hard your life is. Please explain that to me. Thank you, Phil. Hold on, let me read. Thank you for the super chat. Hold on, Phil. Let me read it. Phil said, the victim's mother's children are no older than 8. Why is she involved in any of this as a 13-year-old? Lock her ass up. I want to see a mugshot. Child.
I wish I would never did what I did.
Do you have anything to say? I think her name is Shauna.
I was a bit people think oh, puppy. Somebody on my oh, puppy. A puppy name. My Baba.
She keeps smiling. And I feel like every time she's covering her eyes, she's trying to cover her mouth because she's smiling or getting ready to smile. And I agree with you, Xavier. This isn't an apology. This is a prayer for a reprieve. You're trying to get some sympathy because you know that these people are coming for your neck. This is not an apology.
I'm a different person.
Thank you, Miss Kiki. I forgot to say that. And yes, when you said that woman's name, it's Miss. It's Miss. You got that girl calling that woman by her first name. That's part of the problem. Y'all keep acting like these adults are equal to y'all. They're not. Adults are. Do you understand? When I was at my mama's church Sunday, I'm grown. I'm old enough to have grandkids grown. And when I was at my mother's church on Sunday, and those mothers were talking to me, my mother's friends were talking to me, it was still Miss. Yes, ma'am. It was ma'am and Miss. Oh, you were so-and-so's daughter. Yes, ma'am. She said, I'm so-and-so. Yes, Miss so-and-so. Because when I was a child, my mother taught me that my friends are either Miss or Auntie. Either you feel comfortable enough to put an aunt in front of it, and if you don't feel comfortable enough to put an aunt in front of it, then it's Miss. It's Mr. or Uncle. That's it. Those are your only options. My mama better not, and I mean, as an adult, my mother probably wouldn't have a whole lot now, but my mother better not have ever heard me call no adult by their first name like we equal. Because my mama would quickly have corrected me. I'm sorry, what you call her? I'm sorry, Miss So-and-so.
I think everybody, we've all seen the video. Everybody's been sharing it. The public outcry is definitely there. And we're all on the same accord that it was, we want, I think more so than anything, we want everybody to understand that this is a child.
So we're not on the same accord. So don't say we're all on the same accord because we're not on the same accord. Because clearly the way you handling this ain't the way I would handle it. So we're not on the same accord, so, ma'am. And now here you go again. This is a child. Your child beat up a grown woman.
All of them children that was in that video was children. Some of them, not all of them, may have families, but this baby here, she has a family.
And again, I'm not impressed with you trying to separate yourself from those other children. Because what you're trying to do is make us feel like that that she comes from a good family and the rest of them may or may not. It does not matter. I don't give a fuck if them kids came from the what they call it in Chicago, the with the mile. What's the nice part of Chicago? The Gold Mile or whatever they call it. I don't give a damn what part of Chicago y'all are from. Your daughter's a thug. And your daughter was beating that woman's ass. The Magnificent Mile. Thank you, C. Golden. Stop trying to make us see her as a little girl.
That cares, that loves her, that has held her accountable. She understands.
How? Tell me how you held her accountable. Making her give this bullshit apology on the internet. Because she don't look like her ass swole. I shouldn't say that. Don't let me say that. Let me rewind. I'm about to go left. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm about to go left. How you hold her accountable, mama? Is this what you call accountability? The Gold Coast? Is this what you call an accountability? I know DC is called the Gold Coast. I think it's Magnificent Mile up in Chicago. But is this what you call accountability? Making her come down to the internet and get his bullshit ass apology?
Understands what is going on, and I don't expect her to speak. We do not expect her to speak as we are going to speak because she's a child. What grade are you in, Kamira?
8th.
She's in 8th grade.
What grades do you get?
A's and B's.
Lies. 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 Let me tell you something. Parents always tell you that their kids are A and B students. That child probably ain't got an A since 3rd grade. She gonna be an A and B student until her mama. Let me tell you something. I want to see the transcripts. I had a parent tell me last week we had a whole meeting for her daughter. Her daughter cut in every class, disrespecting teachers. The daughter cussed at me the other day, and the mother gonna say, "My daughter is an A student," and we pulled that girl's transcript. That girl ain't even supposed to be in the 9th grade. Only reason why she got put in the 9th grade is because of social promotion. Her ass ain't passed a class last year. Talking about something, she made A's and B's last year. I want to see the transcript. I want to see the transcript. Show me.
And I was home.
Now look at her smiling. See how happy that shit. She like, woo, I'm glad that's over. Now I can talk about me. Woo, I'm so glad I'm over with that bullshit. Now I can tell everybody how wonderful I am. Look at her smile.
Queen. I'm the captain of the cheerleading team.
I was homecoming queen. Ma'am, you are in the 8th grade. Homecoming don't even mean shit. Homecoming queen, captain of the cheerleading squad. See, it would have been, I used to be the captain of the cheerleading squad because as of yesterday, I'm not on shit. Child, we don't care about your resume.
And you know that.
And y'all hear them coaching her, and you know that. So now y'all telling her what to say.
I know I'm a better person than what I was yesterday. And I can make a difference.
You will
make a difference how? How you making a difference?
make a difference, right?
I will make a difference.
Okay. So whoever laughed and whatever that's about, I want y'all to know that this baby, as well as all the other babies that's in that video,
they're not babies. Now, I'll give you children. They are children, but they are not babies. They are not babies. They're children, yes. They are not babies.
very much our future. So if we laughing at them, we laughing at ourselves.
I'm not laughing at them or at myself, ma'am.
So we want to make sure that we check that.
And she know the role that she played in this. And I want y'all to know that this is not the kid that she is, nor will she let the
No, it is. That's exactly who she is. See, this is what pisses me off about parents. You are looking at the kid your child is. You are looking at the kid that your child is, and you're going to sit there and still tell me this is not who she is. Then who is she? Please explain to me, because that's who she is right there. That girl right there, when she's not around you, that is how she's acting when you're not sitting next to her. When you're not sitting next to her, that is exactly who she is. And that's what I deal with every day at work, you guys. You literally can show a parent a videotape of their child in a fight, and they will say, that's not my child. It is absolutely your fucking child. And you can sit here and say, that's not that is exactly who she is.
The internet turned her into a kid that y'all gonna try to say she is. So we are cooperating with investigation, or whatever needs to happen will happen.
I want y'all.
All right. So that's what I wanted to show y'all this morning, but I couldn't get that video to load. I don't know. Don, you're gonna have to help me if he's still in the bushes somewhere. I'm gonna have to get Don to show me how to play a video when I'm on my phone. I couldn't get it to work. But I really wanted y'all to see that this morning. I'm sure some of y'all have already seen it by now. Now, what I'm understanding is that woman is not, I think somebody told me that woman is not that lady. Okay. Wait a minute, what? Hold on. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Sorry. Trying to getting all these Instacart messages on my phone, child. Oh, Wicked is on. Oh shit. I knew it was coming on this week. I didn't know it was on tonight. Anyway, so the mother, we know the mother did a live from the hospital, and the mother also spoke when she came out of the hospital on yesterday. So I'm not going to play the live from the mother because I'm being honest. She talks very slow, and she kept getting distracted by the comments in the chat. So it was a lot. But I will say this, listening to the mom speak, a couple of things that the mom said. First of all, the mom said she's not pregnant. I do think, and I'm not saying this to be mean at all, you guys. I do think the mom might have some challenges. Okay, y'all can read between those lines. I think the mom might have some challenges, which might also be adding to the bullying and things of that nature. But what the mother did say was she said, let's start at the beginning. She said she had gone up to the school that day. She said that she had tried to talk to the principal and the assistant principal. She said every time she goes up to the school, they're in meetings and they don't have time to talk to her and they don't have time to meet with her. But she said that she had been trying to go up to the school and talk to the school about the bullying. She also said that morning, like I said, she went up to the school. So she said she went back at the end of the day to walk her son home. No, let me rewind. She said it started the night before. Let me rewind. She said it started the night before when her and her son walked to the store, and one of those little boys that's in that crowd was bothering her. And she said there was a crowd messing with them the night before at the store, which is why she went to the school the next day to say, hey, this happened last night. This is what's going on. I'm having some issues. And nobody would meet with her at the school. So she said that day, at the end of the day, she went to go walk her son home. She said those kids were bothering her. So they crossed the street, in an attempt to get away from the kids, and the kids followed her. Again, this ain't the first time those kids was bothering that woman and that boy. I've heard a lot of stories about her housing situation, so I don't want to repeat because it's so much. It's so many different stories. But what I am going to say is in that live that she did from the hospital bed, and this is what broke my heart. The son was with her because both of them were admitted into the hospital. So she was laying in the bed, and the son was like standing behind her while she was on live. And you could hear him in the background say, "Mommy, I don't want to go home. Can we just go to grandma's house?" It's just, can you imagine as a child seeing your mother get beat up trying to protect you? And she said that the thing that broke her heart was hearing her son screaming her name, and she couldn't get to him. Yeah. Can you imagine and I'm not even a mother, and I can't even imagine. Can you imagine trying to protect your child and you are being assaulted and you hear your child calling for you and you can't get to your child? Can you imagine? So I do know that the city of Chicago has definitely showed up and showed out for this family. They have moved. They've found her a new place to live. I think I read somewhere they even got her a car, child. So the city has definitely been pouring out. And I hope that she has people in her life that will help her navigate this, not abuse the situation, and come out in a better space for her and her children. And that's what I want to say about that. But as far as the flip side of this, those kids need to be in front of a judge. Now, whatever the judge decides to do is what the judge decides to do. But those kids absolutely need to be arrested. They need to be fingerprinted. They need to be photographed. They need to sit in juvie for at least a couple of days until the judge decides what's going to happen to them. Now, as somebody that worked in the juvenile detention center, I cannot speak for Chicago. I can only speak for Maryland, which is where I worked. Because we're coming up on the holidays, and if these kids have never been in trouble before, they probably will not be in detention long. Now, because of the amount of attention this case has gotten, that might be different. They may decide to make examples out of them because of the amount of attention that this case has gotten. But I know that when I worked in the detention center, judges did everything in their power to send kids home for the holidays. They just did, right? Unless you had some serious charges, even if they had to put you on an ankle monitor, even if they had to put you on an ankle monitor, they did everything in their power to send you home. So the reality is, did you see what they said the same group had done it before? No, send that to me, Tracy, because I didn't see that. Now I'm going to read this. I did get this. Hold on. Let me put my other glasses on, child, because the writing is small. Child, the writing is small. Let me put my other glasses on. Now, this is coming from another mother. I don't know if this is the mother of this same little girl. Thank you, K-Fit. If you in the bushes, thank you, boo, for sharing me out. Now, I don't know if this is coming from the same girl's mother, but this is a mother. This was posted on Facebook. I think they said this is coming from the same woman's mother. But let me read y'all what this woman done said about her daughter. She said, and her name is Yaz. I'm not going to say her name. I'm just going to read it. All right, thank you, Tracy. I'm looking at that next. It says, let me say this. First, my daughter is a great-ass kid. She's an AB student, captain of the cheer. So this must be the same mother, child. Captain of the cheerleading team, ahead of her class, and some more shit. First of all, no, she not. I don't believe it. I don't believe she's ahead of no class. Everybody want to make their kids so damn smart. All good things come from every teacher. If you know, you fucking know. I don't even understand what the hell that means. We don't owe nobody an apology but that lady. You know that woman's name because you told your daughter her name. Say her name. Not that lady. Say her name. and her kids. Say their name. You know those kids' names too. They've been all over the news. Say their name. So y'all grown ass MFers looking for a viral moment, please shut the F up, because kids gonna be kids. I should have went on TikTok. Damn, I should have went live on TikTok. I meant to, and I forgot, y'all. I meant to. Anyway. So she said, shut the F up, because kids gonna be kids. Kids gonna be kids. And it's kids out here that did way worse shit. So that makes it okay? So that makes it okay if there are kids that have done worse things than what your child did? Okay. Let alone, oh, y'all know what y'all know, mind you, there has been no period. This is one long sentence. There has been no period. She did put an exclamation point after shit, but there has been no period. I'm just reading out what she said. It says, let alone, I don't think that's how that goes, but okay. Let alone y'all ass when, W-E-N, y'all was 12 and 13 years old. Y'all ass used to be out there beating up crackheads and all. That's the first period. First of all, ma'am, who are you talking to? Who used to be at 12 and 13 years old outside beating up crackheads? Not I. I wasn't beating up nobody's ass at 12 and 13 years old. And let's be clear, if I was beating somebody's ass, they were in my class and we was fighting and we were both the same age and shit just was happening. I wasn't out in no street. Who beating up crackheads? She said that like that was just a thing. Who? Right, Bap. Who childhood was that? Who? Y'all don't know us at all. She was peer pressured. She was peer pressured. If you know my family, you know if we find a friend in a MF, we gonna stand behind them 100%, no matter what. W-A-T. But BT, this is definitely a lesson learned. If you know my family, when we find a friend, what friend got you fighting grown women in? She was held accountable for her actions. How? How, Sway? How was she held accountable for her actions? Who held her accountable and what happened? Because I don't see no accountability. Even in this statement, you're not making her take accountability. Even in this statement that I'm reading, there is no accountability. Y'all, W-A-L-T-B, I don't even know what the fuck that means. Y'all, T-B, it takes a village, bitch. She gotta cancel. Wait a minute, I'm sorry. She gotta cancel. The fuck? Who gonna tell her? Who gonna tell her? Who is gonna tell her that a village and a castle ain't in the same place? Who gonna tell her? Now, I know that's me just being petty. I know that's the history teacher in me being petty. But who is going to tell her that a village and a castle ain't in the same place? Who going to tell her? And everybody standing 10 toes behind her. And there was about 10 exclamation points. I was never in VR. Why don't y'all like adding vowels to y'all words? gonna go live making y'all MFers feel no type of way. Once again, we do not owe y'all no apology. Fuck y'all MFers know what's WATS going on in real life, and no, my kids not raised like that at all. Feel how y'all want. Fuck y'all. I read exactly what this lady said. Now, Tracy, hold on. Tracy done sent me something. Y'all know my showrunner, always on top of things. She done sent me something. Let's see here. Hold on. Thank you. I just saw the angel tree information. I'm going to look that up. Thank you, boo. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Tracy done sent something now. Okay. I saw that one with the aunt. I ain't even playing her ignorant ass. Okay, let's read this. This is a TikTok video, I think.
So that same group of kids that jumped on that mom with sickle cell done jumped on somebody else's child, y'all. They jumped on her child while she was outside rallying for the mom with sickle cell. I cannot make this up, and even if I could make this up, I wouldn't. Now, I can't play the video because the video is too graphic, but I'm going to let y'all hear it in the background.
But you live in housing, so what is housing doing? Y'all, they done jumped us on. They have. My door still broke. My window still busted out from them doing these things. No window still gone? Okay, we got the flood house. Oh, my God. I say they left him for dead. They left him for dead. Oh my God! The same one the way they got that they arrested. That's all of them. They stopping him in his face. Yes. Oh my God! Y'all, these the same kids that just did. That's the other kid. Right there.
Put them on a t-shirt.
Yeah, I'm glad I switched it away when I did because I wasn't trying to get my video flagged again. This video in the post proves you can't fix stupid. Thank you, Sonara. Yes, baby. Yes. Listen, I can't even. I wouldn't show that video. That video is worse than the other one. But yeah, and they said it's the same kids. I can't say it is or it isn't. I don't know those kids. But I also heard her say they got arrested. So I think maybe some of those kids did actually get arrested. I don't know. But again, when stuff like this happens, there's a lot of internet conversations. So I want to wait until we can maybe get something more succinct about what's happening or what's not happening. But I'm not surprised if those are the kids. I'm not surprised at all. Again, I told y'all yesterday, these kids, this wasn't the first time that those kids did that. And it wasn't the first time that those kids did it to that lady. And come to find out I was right. It's not the first time that they've been bullying that woman and that boy. They've been bullying them. And for the people who found them another place to stay, God bless you. God bless you for getting them out of that school. God bless you for getting them out of that neighborhood. And again, like I said, I hope that she has people around her to help her. Because I think she has some other challenges. So I hope that there are people there that are there for the right reasons, that are going to help her in the long run. Because once we move on to the next thing, once the cameras go away, that woman and her children, they have to live with this trauma. Because I cannot imagine what those kids are dealing with, the trauma of, again, not just that last situation, but everything that built up to that. Because again, according to what we've heard, that boy, they've been bullying that little boy and been bullying that woman. So thank God to you, any of you guys up there in Chicago. Thank God that you guys, that the community showed up and showed out. And again, I will continue to bring you guys updates as I get them. I will continue to bring you guys updates as I get them. Right. Help her and not use her. Exactly, Sharon. Thank you. Exactly. Hope the people around her are going to help her and not use her. There you go. Perfect. That's a perfect way of saying that. I hope she has family out there for this. Listen, that lady at the end of that video, that lady said, "Put them on a t-shirt." Y'all know what that means. Y'all know what that means. Exactly. And Auntie, I was thinking about that. I said, Chicago, y'all already got ICE and stuff up there. Y'all don't need to get a president. No more reason to justify going up in y'all's neighborhoods. I mean, I'm sorry. We got to call a thing a thing. That's the world we living in right now. So we're just gonna. I can't speak for y'all. But I'm gonna just continue to keep the family in my thoughts and my prayers. Again, thank you to the city. Thank you to the city of Chicago, excuse me, for, like I said, showing up and showing out. I hope that mother follows through with everything. Press charges. I would press charges criminally, and I would press charges civilly. Since that woman want to brag about how her daughter got so much going on, take it. You making it seem like your daughter is in such a better situation than the rest of those kids, and she got so much to lose. Take it. Take it. Take her ass to court and take it. File charges, criminal charges. That woman went to the hospital. Her child went to the hospital. File charges. Right, Kitty Doc. Take the whole castle. Since she got a castle, take it. Take it. And I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I ain't no attorney. I didn't go to nobody's law school. But I tell you what, let me be a judge, and all they gotta do is show that video right there. Baby, once the police sort out who was there and who wasn't there, get all them names, and I would file a case against every single one of them. Every single one of them. I ain't nobody's attorney, but I'm sure that attorneys have called her. I'm sure that there are attorneys that have reached out to her. Again, I just pray that they're the right people that are doing it for the right reasons, and that they're gonna do it for the right reasons. And y'all know what I'm saying. Hope it ain't no charlatans, no ambulance chasers that's just trying to get on. I hope it's some people that's really doing it for the right reason that want to help her. And I would file a lawsuit against every last one of them little no. Those kids are in serious trouble. I think people believe the city isn't looking into it, but because they are minors, they are being careful. They are in big trouble. The Facebook video didn't help either. Oh, I definitely think that, listen, this case has too much attention. This case has too much attention for them not to be. Absolutely. And trust and believe the school is crossing their T's and dotting their I's too. Because let me tell you something. If that mother really did go up to the school and has been reporting it, and the school hasn't done anything, I'm suing Chicago City Public Schools too. I'm suing their asses too. Absolutely. If I've been going up to the school complaining about this child, and this child has been constantly bullying my child for the last 2 years, I'm suing y'all too. Because y'all created the opportunity. And I'm gonna tell you something. I don't know the rules. I do know that you can still be held accountable for things that happen, even though you have left school property, but it happens after school. I mean, I've seen kids get suspended for fights that happen off of school property. Now the parents can fight back, the parents can push back, but on this one, I don't see them winning. On this one, because again, we had a situation where the kids used to go across the street and fight, and the parents would call back over. I mean, the neighbors would call over to the school and say, they over here fighting. If we had to go over there and get them kids, they got suspended. Oh, they got suspended. Especially if it started during the school day. So if this is something that was happening during school, and if any teacher has ever reported it, we just saw this teacher win $10 million because she told them that a child had a weapon and nobody did nothing about it. Can you imagine if teachers were reporting a situation like this and that was what happened? And the teachers have documentation that they sent an email or they wrote a report or they did an incident report or they called the parents. See, that's what I want to know. See, the nosy in me, and I'm going to get off of here, child. I've been talking. It's 9:00. The nosy in me wants to know how many times the school called you about your child. You want to tell us about all the A's and B's, the fake A's and B's your child got. How many times your child been called for discipline? How many times your child been suspended? How many times your child been in ISS or detention? How many times, what's your child's attendance looking like? Are they in school or are they in class? Because that's two different things. Are they in the hallways, running the hallways? Or are they in class learning? See, I got questions. And not just this girl whose mama put her on social media. All of them. I want to know what all of their records look like, what their school record look like, how many times they've been suspended, how many times they've been fighting at school, what their grades look like, what their attendance look like. Are they running halls? How many times the parents have been called in? How many times have we had to have conferences, parent-teacher conferences? See, I got questions. And the same way this mama is defending and excusing, I promise you that's what she's been saying to the school. That's all right. You're going to pay now or you're going to pay later. And I hate to say it, but you're going to pay now or you're going to pay later. Anyway, let me get off of here, you guys. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. I'm gonna order some more baskets tonight. I'm about to order about I'm gonna try to knock out 5 more before I go to bed tonight. And let me tell you the reason why I think I told y'all this at the beginning. I want to knock it out because I'm starting to notice things are getting sold out. So I want to try to knock them out before everything gets sold out. And you know, when stuff gets sold out, when we have to replace it, that's when the baskets get more expensive. So I'm going to try to get about 5 more done today. I know some baskets were delivered today. And with that being said, you guys, I'm going to talk to y'all later. Thank y'all for the super chats. Thank you for the cash apps. I will post an update. I'll post an update before I go live tomorrow on how many baskets I ordered. And I need to find out how many more baskets I have to order. I'm thinking somewhere between 10 and 20. Because some emails, I open up the email and there's 5 names there. And I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. All right. Thank y'all. We have over 300 people in here today. I appreciate y'all so much. And I will talk to y'all later. I don't know if I'm coming live tomorrow because I'm going to try to get a hairdresser's appointment, child. I'm going to try to get to the hairdresser tomorrow. Y'all see this mess? I'm going to try to get to the hairdresser tomorrow. If I can get a hair appointment, then I probably won't be live tomorrow. But if not, between that and my nails, child, look, the nails are raggedy too, honey. The nails, they about to grow off my finger. Life been lifing. Y'all know life been lifing. If I ain't even had a chance, if I ain't even gone to get my nails done, y'all know I just had a lot going on. But one or the other gonna happen tomorrow. Either my nails or my hair gonna get done tomorrow. One of the two is gonna happen tomorrow. And then whatever I don't get done tomorrow will get done this weekend. But with that being said, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. Brandon, I'm sorry. Wait, whoa. I'm sorry, Brandon. I didn't read your super chat. I'm sorry. Look, baby, I did not do it on purpose. Hold on. Let me go back. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Let me find your super chat. I'm so sorry. You know, I won't do that. Hold on. Brandon, I'm so sorry. I want to see her with a black eye, not tears. Now the truth hitting out. I'm sorry, Brandon. Y'all know I would not read that. Thank you for the super chat, my love, and I appreciate it. And I'm sorry. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't miss you. I wouldn't do that. My bad. Thank you so much, though. Thank you. All right. On that note, I'm gone for real. Peace.